In this video, we're going to explore how to use the Console.log in JavaScript, and this is probably the most used command for a JavaScript web developer. And the reason why is basically this. The Console.log is what we call the developer tab, and in developer tab, especially in Google Chrome, which is quite useful and very friendly, you can quickly check on message if something is correct or not. You might use other options like alert. However, alert is not that user-friendly and not that efficient compared to the developer tab. Most people who use developer tab will use console.log for programming in JavaScript to validate values, to check if a value that they expect should show up or return. So let's start and explore this, because the console log will never be used for user experience. Alright, so before I continue on, if you want to learn about Chart.JS, check out my Udemy course in the description box. In there you can find a link going to my Chart.JS course that goes deep in how to create nice charts with Chart.JS. Alright, let's start and explore how to use the console log for you as a JavaScript developer. So the first thing we're going to do here is we are in the script tags here, so we can work and start our JavaScript in here. And this is just a basic HTML file. So in here, all you have to do is you basically say your console.log, and from here on, automatically whatever you want. Let's say you want to put in a value or number, you put 1000. If you save this now and go back here and refresh, you see nothing happens. However, if you open up your developer tab, if you open up that one, you will see immediately something happening here. You see here the message, and this message here is basically from JavaScript, and this is in the console log, as you can see here. Click here the elements, you can see here all the CSS codes, and then if you click here on the console log, the console, you can see a message here, which is now 1000. And if you click on this, you will see that what exactly is who or where does it come from, line 42, and this is the code here, which is correct because line 42 shows this code here. So why this is so useful is, for example, if you have a variable or constant, let's say constant sales, this one is 1000, then you can put in here to double check. Let's say you want to check if this is correct. Save this, go back here, refresh, and then go to the console log. You can see now 1000. Now you can see here, and this is very nice in the developer tab, it's blue color. If it's blue like this, it means it is a number or an integer or a floating number. If we put in here a text, you can see here string. Now what happened, and we refresh this, it becomes gray out, and this gray is meaning that it's a string value. As you can see now it's gray, and that would mean it's considered a string, and that's quite nice. So what we can do more is, for example, imagine we have the following here. We say here a new variable const equals profit, or this is profit, and the profit would be sales minus 100. So you would say this is 90 of $900, which is correct. However, this is a string, so if this here probably will work, and the main reason for this is because there is a number here and it starts to see. So if we refresh now, you can see now it starts to work perfectly. The sales is 900, or the profit equals $900 here. And the reason why this works is because here this is a number, and then JavaScript is apparently able to figure out that this is a formula. However, what happens if we do this here? You will probably also expect 900. However, this is not the case, and the reason why, because the sales is a string here. So let's save this, refresh. Oh, it even works here. I was surprised. Alright, I was not expecting that. And so this works fine. So apparently this works, but what happens if we do this? Let's try this one more time. This minus that, refresh, then we can see here it still works fine. And if we add up this, here's the same story. If we do plus, what happened then? As you can see, if we do plus, exactly the opposite happens. And the reason why this happens now is because the plus symbol also indicates adding up the value. So if we do this, let's see here, still same. However, if we change this to a number, then we get the correct value, which is 1100. As you can see, if we don't do this, refresh, now you get in the console log a different 1000 and 100 besides the other. And the reason why is it sees here as a string, and this one sees a number, so adding up this together. But if we do minus, apparently it works well, because plus means more, has a double meaning, which is probably why it can create some mistakes. And this is the reason why I use the console log, because with the console log you can start to figure out what's going on. And if you are expecting something which you should not expect, for example here you were expecting 100 or 1100, but in reality you get here 1000 and then 100 besides each other, or concatenated together. So this is the reason why I use a Console.log to find quickly the result, or the value, if the value shows the right value you're expecting. And this is really for developers only. So if you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions regarding to the Console.log, put them in the comment section below.